That's better. There you go. I don't know. Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. 1 second. Edit. What is it? 22nd. Go to Coffee Time live streams. That's what this is. Good afternoon. That's better. Afternoon. Come have some coffee with us. My name is Justin. This is Fox and Robyn recording. You have found us. We're grateful for that. This is coffee time. We're going to sit here and kind of just talk with everybody and see what's going on. General, just kind of general stuff. Talk life, The channel's all about music and stuff and like recording and mixing and mastering. But I thought, coffee time is a good time to just talk to people. Can you go move? You don't have to be in my lap, dog. He thinks he's a lap dog, but he's not. I know it's Christmas time, so we got a like. Thank you for liking. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. If you haven't yet, go ahead and do so. If you like our stuff, hit that like and subscribe. Seems like our last few shorts are doing really well. Hello there, Watch Hero Fate. You're doing well. Come have some coffee with us. Talk whatever, life, music, art, movies, just general, whatever. But don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. That helps us out. We have grown quite a bit over the last year or so. I think we've hit, we're almost at 1270. We're at 1269. So, which is great in subscribership, but we're trying to get the watch hours up, and our watch hours are a little low. That says 1271. Did we go up? We did 1271. Thank you for those who have liked and subscribed. We're grateful for all of y'all that have done that. It helps us out, lets us know the channel's growing. What do I think about music creators? So here's the thing. Music creators are that. And everybody, if you write a song, you're a music creator. If you're on YouTube sharing your music, you're a music creator. If they're great. We need them. We need people to create music, create new stuff. What was it? 2025 is the first year where we went all summer long with that, like a song of the summer. Usually there's like something that is like, this is the sound of summer. This is the song of the summer. And we went the entire summer without that. Awesome. Watch Hero Fate. Hero F Fate. I don't know. Fate, I'm just going to call you that. I'm going by username here, so I'm sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, great. Upload new songs. Work on new songs. We're constantly working with new bands, new artists, trying to get new stuff put out there for them, helping them get their stuff recorded, mixed, mastered, you name it. So, and we are a music creator. We create music. We've created a space where music can be made really efficiently and effectively and comfortably too. But come have coffee with us. So, cool. That is awesome. like I said, we're grateful for everybody who's watched, liked, subscribed, done all that stuff. And we're grateful for those who create music and create content. You know, we help people do that all the time. But cheers, go fast. Happy Christmas to everybody. Or if you like it, Merry Christmas. I like Happy Christmas just a little bit better. No, I kind of like it better. We do everything else happy. What if he needs to go out? I don't know. Leave that dog alone. Hopefully he mellows. But yeah, go. You can link us names of your new songs. You know, promote yourself as much as you can. We promote ours. That's possible. That's mostly what our channel is for. William Reeves. What up? I don't know. Vengeance. Okay, I'll check that out. This guy William's looking for Post Malone apparently. Anyways. Post Malone live. I'm sure he's got a live stream somewhere. I don't know where. But we're coming up on the Christmas, and you know, Christmas is what, in 2 days, and you know, I thought I'll do a live stream today. Didn't do one. I think I did one on the weekend, but I figured I did do one on the weekend. I know I did. Let me see. What was the last one? I'm pretty sure I did one this weekend. I can't remember. You get so much stuff going on. I did on the 19th, so it's been a few days, but still, I did 18th and 19th. But we like to do a couple times a week, you know, just live stream, talk with people, create community. Absolutely. Calm down. Who's calming down? Ricky? Are you upset? No, I think that's great. Why wait? Why wait? If you have a song that's done, why wait to release it? If you've finished it, you're happy with it, you're done with it, you're ready to move on. Who's yelling? Go and release it. Do whatever. So, this Ricky guy thinks someone's yelling. I don't know who's yelling at, but it's not me. I'm sitting here drinking coffee. Listen to. Do you need to go outside? What do you need, dog? Not my dog. See, he's just a lap dog. No one's yelling here, so if you want me to yell, I can. But maybe your volume's up too loud. I don't know. But yeah, I absolutely agree. I think if you've got music that is ready to be released, you've mixed, mastered it, you've done everything that you can to make it work for you. Lila, hi. Like I said, if you can, get it up there. Get it up there as fast as you can, because the more people that can see it is sooner or later. Plus, I feel like if you wait, it's a little procrastination-ish. Just text. I don't know. Correct the text. Yeah, correct it. Get whatever you do. But yeah, like I said, dude, I'd say upload it same day if you can. What's my name, sir? My name is Justin. I think I introduced myself. If I didn't, get down, buddy. Yeah, go lie down. It's like, I don't want to go lie down. I think I introduced myself in the beginning of this, but I'm Justin. This is Fox and Robyn recording. You have found us. That's what we are. That's who we are. What I do: recording, mixing, mastering, in this fine space that's in my basement that people think is a barn sometimes, and I get it. Kind of has that vibe a little bit. I like natural wood and stuff, so I thought I'd do as much natural, and I did it lighter because all my furniture is dark. So I thought the lighter room, plus with a lighter room, I can do fun color stuff. Like you can kind of see this blue over here. There's also stuff you can do with that. Do you know how? I do know how to edit. Yes, Lila. I think that's Lila or Lila. I can't. It's hard. Small letters, big screen, small letters. Go to channel. Let's see. I do know how to edit. I edit all my stuff actually. Looks like you're into dolls. I want to say you're probably of a younger age. He says you're Charlotte. But I do. I edit some stuff. However, I do not. I don't know. What do I use for editing? Oh, I use DaVinci Resolve to edit all my videos. I use Canvas to do some editing, depending on what I'm creating there. Or Canva, not Canvas. Canvas is a different thing. Canva to do some stuff. I use Affinity Photo, Affinity Design, which are all free apps now, I think, under their new pricing scheme that they've dropped. Pro Tools to record, mix, and edit music. There's a lot of different apps that I use, so you just got to be a little specific on what you're looking for. And I do think next year I'll do some more tutorial type stuff. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Analytics. You've already said hi. Watch Hero Fate. Or Watcher of Fate, maybe? That's what it is. Watcher of Fate. That makes a little more sense. I don't know. Sometimes these usernames are just that. They're usernames, and I can't keep up with them. So, but yeah, we're trucking today. 6,000. That can't be right. In the last 2 days, we've done 6,000 views. That's crazy. Smiley face. That's what Lila the emoji cat said. Cool. You're gonna enter later. Cool. Gonna go back to text. Cool. Well, work on that. Get all your lyrics done. Get everything all put together. Put it together. Get it finished. Put it out there, and move on to the next thing. Because I do feel like if you wait, it's a little procrastination-ish. Let's see here. Go up. No, I don't think we're going up. But I'm okay with. We've done quite a few views the last few days, which is nice. 3,500, 21, 25. That's a lot of views. And I'm grateful for it. I am super grateful. Ooh, I'm going to fall over in the chair. This is a chair you could fall out of really easy. It's just a drum throne. I could easily fall out of this chair. We did a lot of recording this weekend, which was great. We were 2 different artists. One day we did drums and vocals. And we actually did 6 songs in one day with drums and vocals. And then the next day we did different artists where we tracked one song. It was the entire thing. It was top to bottom. But it was just guitar. It was mostly guitars. We tried some percussion, egg shaker stuff. That just didn't work out. So I do need to get me a new pair of headphones. I need to get me 2 more pairs of those AKGs. Whatever the heck I did. One pair. Not AKGs. Sorry, the Audio Technicas I have. I have been liking them a lot. They're comfy. Yeah, like 6,800 in last 2 days. 48 hours. That's crazy. Today we'll probably do the same. We'll probably do a couple thousand. It's cool. I like it. You know, what are we going to do with next? I have no idea. I don't know what we're going to do next. I keep thinking about that. Like, what to do next? And I'm like, we'll keep trucking with what we got. There's some videos I'd like to record and edit and do that are still along the lines of the channel, but just different. You know, just something a little bit better. This light I felt get really bright. Why did it get so... That's a little bit better. Yeah, now I don't feel so blown out. Good Lord. I felt really blown out there for a minute. Yeah. I got 59 views on here. Cool. So yeah, feel free to send us a message, ask us questions, converse, you know, whatever it is. Hey, David. I got a David K1R2R, which is waves high. I'll wave back. So yeah. So I just do a little live stream. That was really, we did, like I said, we did 2 sessions this weekend. And church services. This week is a little slower. I got none. Sorry, buddy. I got no dating. Find someone that fits you well. Lennon Harwood. Lennon? Okay. Hello, Lennon. Anyways, I have no real advice. Just pick someone that you vibe with. Try to get along. If you don't have to stay together forever. You accidentally built a Jeep? I've never accidentally built something. I've had things turn into things that I was like, oh wow, that didn't work. You're right, confused cat. There is a set of drums right back there. I actually posted some videos of those drums being used this weekend. Pretty cool. Left-handed. We had a left-handed drummer this week. weekend, which was a little out of the ordinary. Usually, a lot of drummers that come through are right-handed. I don't get it, Scrubbaloo, or whatever your name is. I'm gonna call you Scrubba. I don't get it. I read it in my mind and didn't make sense. I have seen Arcane. It's been a while. Actually, it popped up in my Netflix feed the other day, and I thought to myself, maybe I should watch that again. But unless you're talking about something else. But there's also a game, Arcane, which I think the Netflix stuff was based off of. Pianos. There's always pianos. Free pianos all over the place. You always get a free piano. Nelson. That's actually a nice piano. Oh, fire pit. Please return. Oh, return it. If someone's looking for it to be returned. Free pallets. Don't need pallets. I don't. I actually at one point thought about building studio walls. What is the stream? First of all, channel. Channel is about audio recording, mixing, and mastering in this space, and doing live sound and all that stuff that we do. It's basically to promote the studio and my business, which is Fox and Robyn Recording, doing audio, visual, lighting stuff, and then recording, mixing, mastering, all that stuff. That's basically what I do, and that's what the channel helps support, and is what a lot of the videos are about. There's guitars and there's microphones and all that stuff that kind of go along with that. And then this live stream is just this coffee time live stream that happens a couple times a week, or however often I feel like doing it. Is mostly just to kind of create community, to kind of talk with people. We get so wrapped up in phones and screens and not actually talking with people that I get tired of it and decided, I'm going to do a live stream where I can talk to people. You can comment in the stream. I'll converse back with you that way. Until I can find a better way to do it, that's how I'm going to do it. There's probably a better way to do it, but that probably costs more money than I want to spend on doing live streams right now, and that's where it goes. But we're grateful for everybody who's liked, subscribed, watched. Check out our links below in our description for the website and our affiliates. So it's my favorite song right now. Ooh. Probably Here Comes the Sun from the Beatles right now. It's probably my top favorite. Why is the SM7 so expensive? Well, Confused Cat, Merry Christmas to you too. And a happy Christmas, a happy holidays, everything that you can think of in between. Have a cup of coffee or a cup of cocoa and enjoy time with your family. I'm looking at instruments here on Craigslist. Sometimes there's some cool stuff that pops up, and there's nothing in here that I'm like, oh yeah, that would be cool. I want to so heavily, I haven't done it yet, upgrade my live sound console from what it is. And I do have some things here that would be cool. There's a guy that's $650 for this Behringer SI Expression, and I think that would be a good option. Comes with a road case, it's got a flight case, everything that it's all good to go. Well, you don't have to have milk in your coffee, and your cocoa doesn't have to have milk either. You can do water. It's not the best, but you don't have to have milk in your cocoa. Get back to here. Cool. Oops. I can spell. Nope, I cannot, because I don't know that song. Sorry, Lennon. So, but anyways, that's just kind of what we're doing. You're welcome to watch, like, subscribe, all of our stuff. See what we do, what we've done. We've got a drum recording video that I posted this morning that's doing really well. And it's not really a video, it's a short. So, all shorts, hello. Grateful for you clicking to watch. Who are you? I am Justin. This is Fox and Robyn Recording. We record, mix, and master songs. I do not sing Nutshell, sorry. something really quickly. I love it when, like, you get these terms of things for certain things. You're like, hey, this thing, we updated this for you. When is, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Free font collection. And I haven't gone through this email in a while. This guy's got to delete. That can be moved to. Can I report it? I can report it. Report. Block. No, I want to report. It's phishing. Report and block. Phishing, probably report and block. I'll get some of these out of here. Cool. I'm seeing a message about this console. I'll go back to reverb. I go like this. So, what was it? No, I'm not going to happen. Okay, I'll leave it on there. Where am I from? I'm from Colorado, northern Colorado. That's Duck's boat. But no, I don't sing. I am from Colorado. In the northern portions is where I'm from. Empty folder. Delete all. I have a lot of things empty folders. Cool. You gotta clean out your emails every so often, and I just don't do it enough. I really don't. Send message. Yeah, the SI would be great. I think I already answered that. I'm just my computer screen's catching up to where my phone's at. So, but yeah, just live stream, talking with people, seeing what's going on in the world. I miss so much living in a cave. You live in a cave? Not really. I work in studios and dark places, and it just gets. Favorite movie? Not sure. Ask what's my favorite movie right now. Ooh, favorite movie. Just right now or in general? Because right now it does change from time to time. My favorite one right now. I love Wes Anderson movies. It'd probably be. Let's see. What was that one I watched earlier? I have to go. I might have to go to Netflix because there was one on Netflix I watched. I like Netflix Wes Anderson. There was one that he watched that was a Royal Dahl movie, and I can't. It was The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar. I watched that, and it's a short film, but I loved it. It was fantastic. Like it was one of those movies that just kind of it kept your attention the entire time. Like very much just like it wasn't exciting or anything. It was just kind of like the story was good because it was written by a good author. I highly recommend seeing it. Go watch that movie, but the story kept you going because it was a book first, obviously, and they kept to the book. I think. It goes, but it's not very long. It's maybe 45 minutes, maybe longest. But yeah, just the whole thing goes through, and it's Benedict Cumberbatch, the guy who plays Doctor Strange in all the Marvel movies. He plays the main character, and he was great in it too. Everybody that was in that movie was actually really good. So, and then the way it was shot and done and all this stuff was just really good. So, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that movie. So, we have it to get to 7,000 by the end of the day. I doubt it. But I'm grateful for everybody who's stuck around and watched and liked and subscribed. Super grateful for all that. Yeah, that's just all I can say right now. He played Sherlock Holmes too. You're right. He did that. He's been a lot of stuff. I've really enjoyed. He's working with Amazon right now and doing these commercials for Amazon where he reads like they're really odd out there, and I know some of them are for real. I don't know if all of them are, but some of them are real. Like people leaving reviews for stuff that's on Amazon, and Amazon's like, hey, we got real reviews by real people, by a real serious actor, and it's him reading these things, and he does it like straight face. They're hilarious. You're like, what is that even product for? You know, it's like, is that a real product? And you go look it up. It's actually a good marketing ploy. It gets you on Amazon to see if they're real. Hi, Timothy. Hi. It says Timothy Gatlin, but is that really your name? Is that really? Oh, you're fine, dog. It says Freya Gatlin. So I'm guessing you're younger, and this is your dad's channel. So I will say hi. Thank you. We got a lot of younger people on here lately, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, or if I want to limit it or not. Planning to end your place. What? End my place? I don't know what you're talking about. Math core. I don't know. I'm gonna call you Math. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, your name is Frey. I figured. Is it a basement or just for sound? Is it basement or just for? It is a basement just for sound. You're absolutely right. It's a recording studio that I built in my basement. That's the floor joist. That's all filled in with insulation. Tall people are always like, what's going on? Like, yeah, if I would have done a real ceiling the way that I wanted to do the ceiling, we would have lost some height, and we're already kind of short in here. I think we're just shy of 8 feet with the current ceilings, and if I would have done a real ceiling, which I still could if I really wanted to, it would drop it down even lower to a much shorter. And I was like, I don't want shorter ceilings than I already have. So, but the lateral wood thing, all that's all floor joist. That's all floor joist. That's all I just kind of took that aesthetic and did it around the walls. So same aesthetic. Those are actual walls. The walls are all real. They're all actual. Your French is fine. Good for you. But yeah, it's all acoustic treatment. That door goes back into the storage. That's a double door, actually. It's got two they're like French doors that swing out into that area for when I need to load wide things through that door. So I did. I built this all myself. The only thing I didn't do was the floor. And I didn't really, this wall I just kind of finished. This wall here with the door. I built the door, but this wall here was already here. And the wall that way was already here because those are walls that hold up the house. They're load bearing. They hold up the floor above me. But that wall and the walls in front of me, I basically built and added on and did it myself. So, United fan, Merry Christmas to you as well. Hope you have an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing day as well. It's gonna be a good holiday. You could always put more sound isolation and screw it. I don't need more sound isolation because it all is. Everything is silent. There's no drywall in here. That's all fabric. Fabric. The only thing that's wood is the beam slats and the framing for those walls. So everything is, even that right there, that's all fabric. It's all acoustically treated. I wouldn't want to put more in here. I did not build the drums. I bought those drums. To build a drum is a lot more, what do you say? There's a lot that goes into building a drum. It's not just like, there's bending and layers and stuff like that. Says carpenter here. Are you a carpenter? Cool. It's all good. No, but yeah, I built most of this. I just didn't do everything else. I didn't do, like, that wall was already there, but there was no insulation or anything. It was just bare studs. So I finished the studs out and made this a room so I could mix and master. Hello, Radiant. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good questions, Can you put Iron Man? I cannot. United fan? I'm sorry. That's a song I don't know if I ever really learned. Radiant, you already said hello. Did you not? You did. You did say hello. I said hello back. So, hope you're doing well. Mass. W-A what? Feel like there's something in there. But this week is Christmas, and we got stuff going on. Doppelganger, there's me. Look at this. Someone stole. Someone used. There's one that's watching me walk away. Weird. I wonder if I could. I technically could. Report profile picture. So, anyways, profile. I think I already did. I'll report it twice, and then I'm gonna hide user from my channel. Boop. But yeah, you just took that photo. That's a screenshot for sure. But you use my photo. I have the right to say you can't use it. What do you do? Radiant? I do mixing, recording, and mastering. Those are the three things, and then live stage production on stages with bands, artists, dance companies, Broadway stuff. What is the best technique you feel for the best drum roll? Let the sticks bounce. Like hold them here like this and let them bounce on the backs of your hands. I think that's the best that I can give you. Yo, alternate account. What do you mean? That's the one I like the best. I like to let the sticks bounce in my hands as I'm playing drums. It's a technique I learned playing marching band. Really, is what. Oh, good to meet you there, Mike. Weird. Paradiddle. I don't know. I don't know paradiddles. I know. I just don't know them very well. I'm not a very good drummer. I'm not gonna lie. I can do basic stuff, but you want to get really fancy, like the funk and the jazz. Well, jazz I can kind of do a little bit, depending on what it is. But the funk and like some of the reggae stuff, I can't do really well. I can do rock, that 4/4 swing thing. I can do that pretty well. It is. Not shows it. How long do you say it would take to master drums? Is it a good beginner? I think it is a good beginner instrument. It's a good thing to learn because there's a lot of coordination that involves playing drums. You've got two things that you have four appendages doing four different things. Each leg's doing something different in each arm, so it's crazy. Play punk. That's cool. Math. No effects. I like no effects. If you've heard of the Descendants, their studio isn't far from here. The guy who started Blasting Room was in the Descendants, and that studio is like, I don't know, 5 miles from here, maybe 10. I do think it helps with other instruments. Rhythm. It helps with a lot of rhythm because you're having to do two different things at the same time with both your arms and your legs, and then you're having to think at multiple things, and eventually you get it, and it becomes muscle memory and just other things like that. Like that's what a lot of mine is me. I learned how to play drums by myself, and some of it may not be correct, some of it may be, but I can do it enough that I kind of feel okay with it. And I do too. I kind of play drums like I would play a guitar, where I'm thinking in those types of rhythms, which might make me a little bit different, but everybody does stuff different, and it is what it is. But yeah, I highly recommend like trying to play the drums, but to mix and master, like to master the drum set, I think you'll never really master completely. I've talked to a lot of different drummers who are way better than me, both professional and people who just have a good talent at it, and they're like, yeah, I'm still learning stuff. And I think it's that way with any instrument. You may come close, you might learn a lot, but yeah, that's where it comes. Alternate account asked if I can play piano, and I cannot. Well, I can kind of. I know chords and I know some structures there from playing guitars and other instruments over the years, but I cannot play piano. I can kind of fake it. I kind of know some chords here and there, but I couldn't sit down and play a song on the piano. When I write my own stuff and I have piano, a lot of the chords I'm using if I play it are just kind of filler things, just to kind of fill in spaces between things, which is like you just hit a note here and then hit a note, hit a chord here, maybe rhythmically hit that same chord a couple times. That's just how I do it. I'm not a piano player by any means. Recording is definitely something that you do eventually master to a certain extent. just like everything, you'll continue learning new. I'm always learning new ways to do stuff, new ways to make things sound better, different miking techniques and stuff like that, and different mixing techniques. And yeah, you. My computer, however, is not a PC, and I get some flack for that from time to time. I have a little Mac Mini that sits behind my screen here, and it does great. We do run a Pro Tools HD system here, so everything that we run here is just straight up me running a full HD system, and I don't need much processing. Nice thing about the HD system is it allows me to use plugins on my inserts and not have weird lag. Yeah, so as I'm recording. Yeah, don't drop it. Just keep learning. But you don't expect to learn everything right now. It's like that with every instrument. Every guitar teacher, drum teacher, anybody who's tried to teach me something, they're like, you're not going to be good straight. Very rarely is someone good straight out the door. Like, you got to start somewhere, and if that's where you start, that's where you start. You might be terrible. I know all my mixes in the very beginning were awful. I've listened to some of them. Maybe I'll do a video on that. That'd be good fun. Hey, listen to old mixes. I'm like, oh, good Lord, that's terrible. And there's some stuff I listen to. I'm like, I did that like 5-10 years ago, and that actually doesn't sound. That still kind of holds up, or it sounds way better than I thought it did. Can't read that. I cannot read what was just posted in a comment. I don't read Russian, Ukrainian, Cyrillic. No, what is that? The language that you're doing this in, I can't read. I don't read that. It's all foreign. So, thank you for subscribing there, though, Math. Super grateful for that. So, let's go back and see what our analytics are. Oh, 1274. We're getting up there. Grateful for that. Grateful for everybody who hits the like and subscribe button and, watches our videos and, does whatever you guys do with our channel. Hopefully you're not doing anything nefarious. If you are, I think YouTube lets me know. It's got like a watch thing. So, and that's what I do. I keep watch on it, and if I see something that's kind of funky looking, I report it. So, I haven't had anybody like try to steal my analytics or anything. I don't really have that great analytics. This year I do. Let's see, December sitting at 29,000. Yeah, we're just shy of. Let's see, that says 33,000, 334,000. Let's go. Okay. Hi, Jar Choco. Jar. I don't know. So, it says Gerald. Gerald Ross. Hey, I'll call you Gerald. Hi there. Thanks for watching. Glad that you've found us. I don't know what you're. Jared Vincent. That's a long name, bro. Cool name, but long. So, but hi. Hope you're doing well. Happy Christmas. We're from northern Colorado in the United States of America. Just to answer your question there, Gerald. We don't call you like JJ. I can see that, but that's where we're from. We're from northern Colorado. We're in our home studio here where I do all my mixing, mastering, recording. So, you're from Colorado too. That's cool. I meet a lot of people from Colorado on here from time to time, but also just people who where was I at? I can't remember where I was at. I was somewhere not too long ago, and I was out of state. We're in Arizona at the airport, and there was like, oh yeah, we're from Colorado too. Oh, that's cool. So are we. That's where we're headed. So that was cool. That was a couple months ago, I think, actually. But anyways, we've got Christmas stuff that we're going to be doing today. So I don't know if we're starting our Christmas week, Christmas festivities. And I probably won't be on here. It's very possible, Gerald. I meet a lot of people. I meet a lot of people on a daily basis. I met 2 new people today. I don't know, your video doesn't, like, not really drawn. Like, the videos you have on here all look like Antioch. Are you in Fort Collins? Because there's a church in Fort Collins called Antioch. if you're in Colorado, cool. It's very possible you've met me before. Zadell, I'm doing well. What's up to you? Not much, man. Just, living life one day at a time. It's very possible I've met you, Gerald. I don't, your face doesn't look familiar and I don't remember. You're in Aurora. I've driven past Antioch. It's possible. I do some work for churches in Aurora, actually. Or not in Aurora, but in the Denver area from time to time where I'll go help a church or a venue or something. I might be doing, I have to find out. I'll find out probably later this week if I'm doing, I might be going down to Denver to do a show for New Year's Eve show down in the tech center. So we'll see how that goes. It's sometimes you get stuff like, hey, we think we might need you for this, and we'll let you know, like, what would it cost? I'll give them a quote, and they say yes or no. In Denver, that sounds familiar. Sounds very familiar, to be honest, but I don't know. It's possible we've met in passing somewhere along the lines through life. I don't know. I just don't know. Man, 40 minutes. I'm out of coffee. Bummer. It's been 40 minutes. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. I'll take what I can get. Especially when it comes to, like, live streaming stuff. But, yeah, I got 10 people who like. I'm cool with that. Do you like music? Yes, I do like music. I like music a lot. I'm sitting in a recording studio. I think I like music a lot. Beatles are my favorite. I love my Beatles. I've got a big Beatles picture in front of me. I usually have a Beatles mug. This is not my Beatles mug. That's in the dishwasher and probably needs to be cleaned. Oh, I need to pull laundry out. I might hop off here. I'm kind of losing steam and I'm kind of just, did this to kind of, I had steam to do it, so I thought I'd do it. And now I'm kind of losing steam and thought to myself, maybe I'll just go see what my kids are up to. We do have to leave here in about an hour, I guess. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe 3:30. What was I going to go do at 3:30? I can't remember. Friend Nick Gersh. Well, I got his thing. Is Die Hard Christmas movie? Yes, it is. It's also a movie that happens at Christmas, so take it as you see it. I don't know. Why? Do you know? Yeah, I know the song "Don't Worry, Be Happy" by Bobby McFerrin. Yeah, that was actually the first video I believe Robyn Williams was in. Don't quote me 100% on that, but I think so. But yeah, but I do think I'm gonna head off and go see what my kids are up to, see what else I need to do before I go have some Christmas party fun this week. And I got some mixes I need to touch up here, so I'll see you all, I think, next time. Yeah, next time. And if I missed you, I'm sorry. Have a happy Christmas, a good morning, a good evening, and good night. And we'll see you all after the holidays, perhaps.